Imagine a summer day back in 2006. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the weather is nice too. Your dad comes home for work and he got you something. Whoa, what is it that he bought me? What's that? An old refurbished Sega Genesis that he bought for you? Whoa! You open the box, you install the wires, and whoa, what's that? A game inside? I wonder what it is. Oh my god, Sonic the Hedgehog? Whoa, I was hooked. That was one of my memories about first playing video games for the first time. I've heard about them when I was a kid, but never got the chance to experience them actually. And from that moment, I couldn't stop. I was always playing video games every chance I had, even though I was only given 2 to 3 hours a day. That was my limit by my parents. But I still had my fair share of enjoyment. Then fast forward to the age of 16, I played many game titles and genres, from Call of Duty, GTA, Prototype, The Walking Dead, even more Sonic games, and oh my god, Skyrim, one of the best open world games I've ever played. I remember when it was May 2022 when I had the drive to buy myself an actual PC. That way I don't have to share a gaming console with my little brother. Sorry bro. So I got myself a job. I worked my ass off every day for it. I had the money. I bought the PC. I built it. And then I started playing every game I've ever wanted. And mostly those games were actually competitive online games. I started with CSGO, and then I switched my way to Rainbow Six, and then the game that I had the most hours with, Valorant. The moment I just started playing this game, I couldn't stop myself from playing. I was always trying to compete with everyone, trying to reach immortal rank in this game, maybe even Radiant at that point. The game was pretty much just fun and I had an amazing time playing it. However, slowly it started to take away my life. There were times when I didn't even attend lunch nor dinner with my family, something that I've never done when I was playing video games. I always gave them the attitude and the excuse of, oh, well, I don't have time and I have to rank up in my game and I can't do that because it's an online game. I can't just pause it or anything. I have to continue playing. I got yelled at by my parents so bad that even my own father started to call me a disappointment. I had a dream that if I become so good at the game, then I can potentially be an esport player and that I can compete with world champions and potentially join my favorite team at that time, Sentinels. I kept playing for way over 8 hours a day, trying to improve my aim, sensitivity, comms, movement, etc. I remember I was arguing and fighting with my parents about my addiction until I ended up neglecting everyone, including who I am. And to tell you the truth, even over time, I started to realize I actually hate playing this fucking game. I hated playing every single time because nothing was working. My aim wasn't improving, my comms were worse, and my attention span wasn't even that great. I didn't improve so much so that I can say that I'm a pro, nor my parents were actually happy with me, nor I was even happy with myself. I was so deprived from everything, even from my own enjoyment. I hopped every day in the game knowing damn well that I hate playing this game and I absolutely know that I cannot improve anymore. I just simply wanted it for the money and the attention. That's it. I didn't do it because I intentionally loved the game. No, I just wanted it for the money. I never really loved the game deep down, but damn dude, it was like the escape that I had in my life. This was the only escape that I had from facing and coping with my reality. 1.5 years ago, I soon stumbled upon the self-improvement genre of YouTube. This was when I finally began to do the work that I needed to do. The person who pretty much helped me with most of the stuff that I was facing was Hamza. He was the first person that I actually implemented his way into reality. However, out of all the things that he told me and I've learned from him, there was still one thing that I still denied, and the fact that I have to quit video games. He simply explained how these things affect us and take away our life. And it's also one of the reasons why our mental health was also horrible. Back then I used to agree with every single thing he said, all except this. Because I always seemed to have this voice in my head that always said, no, we are not quitting video games. It's something we've been doing since childhood. And we just cannot forget about all the fun that we've had playing video games. But eventually over time, the more and more I kept hearing about his advice, I just gave in. I gave in to the fact that video games are not going to help me whatsoever in my life. And so 3 weeks after him just constantly saying, no video games, no video games, no video games, I finally stopped. And I can proudly say that I've been on no video games for pretty much just 9 months. Can you believe that? 9 months so far. 9 to 10 months. And to be honest, I was actually genuinely happy that I left video games. I was genuinely happy that I don't have to stress over video games any longer. And I had a lot of time open to do other things like reading a book, meditating, and journaling. Now hold on, you might be wondering, if you are telling me you are so much better off not playing video games, why are you even making a video about playing video game is okay in the first place? I think the person that explained it the best was the YouTuber Jack Biscuit. I hope I said that right, by the way. Shout out to him, he's an amazing person. I'll put the link of his channel in the description down below. About a month ago, he released a video called Why I Make Gaming a Part of My Daily Life. He basically had the same situation as me. He was playing video games a lot every single day and he decided to quit them. But the thing is, he did not entirely quit them. He just took a break to focus on other stuff that can help him become that person he wanted to be. And then he just said something that I realized he was right. Video games are not actually the problem. It's the games we choose to play are the main problem to us. I mean, hold on, just picture this for a minute. Okay, let me explain. Is playing 8 hours a day of CS2 competitively more meaningful and much more relaxed than playing split-screen fighting game with your little brother where you two are laughing together, enjoying the real-life human interaction? I don't think so as well. You never really deeply wanted to play online multiplayer games in the first place. You just simply wanted another human interaction with you. You might be saying, well, okay, Bucky, what am I supposed to do if I simply do not want to abandon video games? Well, my friend, there will be some sort of a sacrifice either way, because whether you like it or not, you gotta do this if you don't want a life that sucks, where you have to end up coping with video games once more and potentially making an escape for you again. You don't have to entirely quit video games, but for now, I want you to take a little break, just like what Jack Biscuit did. Take a small break, 1 to 3 months, away from video games where you absolutely fucking crush it every day. Now, it might be hard for you if you're new to this, but slowly and surely try to take at least a week or two, 3 weeks at max, 1 month for the best of not playing a single video game on your computer, on your console, on your phone, or anything. After 1 to 3 months of complete rehab from video games, you can start by doing it my way, which is playing from 1 to 2 hours a week. If you don't think you can do this, try to do this 1 hour a day. But here's the thing, not as when you feel like it, but as your reward for the day for completing your everyday task. You do not deserve to relax and play video games until your daily work is done and finished, and that you actually put effort into it. Another thing that you have to do is you have to abandon competitive games entirely. Because the way these games work is that they replace your life by putting effort into these games rather than putting effort into your actual life. This might be something that you don't want to do, but it is something that you have to sacrifice. The only exception that I will allow you to do that is if you're making income from it, like streaming, making videos on YouTube about the video game you love playing, becoming popular, and earning money as you do it. That's it. Other than that, if that's not your purpose and goal, then with all due respect, quit them entirely. Another thing that you must do is to replace those competitive games with single-player games that have a story to tell, that teaches you something about history, that teaches you something about a wisdom or a word of mind, or just introduce you to a world that is entirely not our world. Video games are like watching a movie, but like you're actually controlling the movie and you're playing the movie as you play and use the controller and the keyboard and mouse. One example I have is the popular Telltale Games series, The Walking Dead. The story is an amazing work of art and it taught me super valuable lessons about trust, about teamwork, surviving, and the ability to trust people other than yourself. Choose games that make you relax and not work yourself too much, or it doesn't take away your actual life. Skyrim, for example, is an amazing game for an amazing story to tell. The Batman Arkham series, Devil May Cry. Assassin's Creed games taught me so much about history, man. Having the ability to see and meet popular history figures was an amazing, wholesome idea in a video game. And that's just what I like about games like this. Games that introduce you to a story that you've never heard of. It's literally just a movie. You're just controlling the fucking character, bro. It's not that hard. Like I said, play video games, not when you feel like it, but as your reward at the end of the day. Only play them 1 to 2 hours a day when you actually did the work, when you actually went out there and tried your best for the day. The work that you're supposed to do and do your best every day at it. If you do that, if you do your work that you were supposed to do and want to relax by playing video games, with all means, go ahead. You deserve it. You earned it. Other than that, you're good to go, my friend. I hope this will actually help you. I hope this will help you become the person you want to be without sacrificing the thing that you just simply enjoy doing. If you found my creed to be a good place for you, you can start by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with people who you might think he needs it. You make a great fit here. I will see you again next time, bro. God bless you.